Hello, and welcome to another update video about ETH. Yeah, ETH is moving according to forecast, just sideways on the weekend, and I hope that we are going to see some action tomorrow, maybe late tomorrow, towards the end of the weekly candle. That would be great. I would like to see another move down from here, so we get 5 waves down, yeah, in this yellow wave count. But you know, it takes as long as it takes. It takes as long as it takes. As long as we are in this range, and as you can see here, it is a large range, yeah. There are multiple potential outcomes within this range, you know. It can stretch out, it could reset this yellow wave to a little higher. We might even have a B wave triangle, which is still playing out. So we are watching the relevant resistance areas. Against these, we are currently focusing on the downside because we had potential 5-wave move to the downside here of the 29th of August high to the 12th of September low. And we had a corrective move to the upside in the yellow wave count, which reacted to the golden ratio, which is not a good sign for the bulls. And the price came down, and it's just that one more low is missing to have 5 waves down, which would then again probably count as a larger, so 5 waves down, as a larger wave 1, which would get a pullback in a wave 2, then come down further, you know, in this circle wave 3. This is the ideal scenario. That's for me the clearest structure. Also, because the current evidence is basically confirming that, we have this sideways action playing out at the moment, and we are consolidating below resistance. Now, of course, you know, there is absolutely no way we could say it will not break above resistance. Of course it could. And I gave you some possible wave counts or scenarios for that, for that potential occurrence, right? If that happens, it might be that this wave 2, circle wave 2, is simply resetting a little bit higher, but it doesn't really change the overall assumption. The microstructures can always change, especially as long as we are moving in corrections. The move down, we only made 3 waves down. We don't have 5 waves down of that wave 2 high. So of that 1664 level, which where price peaked, we have 3 waves down. So it's basically just a large correction. If we get 5 waves down, that would confirm our perspective that we should follow further through to the downside. Bear in mind, next support is 1530. And the idea is if we get 5 waves down, then it should just follow through later. Yeah, there will be another corrective rally to the upside, but it would likely make a lower high then, and then it should follow through to the downside and maybe eventually get into the region around 12 to 1300. But we'll see how it develops. It is a really boring range. I mean, we've been in this range now again, for basically 5 weeks, since the 17th of August. Really boring. Seems like these days, whenever Bitcoin, Ethereum make a move, and it just takes a few days to get a bit of a move, a bit of volatility, and then it's just like weeks and weeks and weeks of sideways action. So yeah, there isn't much more to add, to be honest. So there was one comment in the previous video, I think it related to the Bitcoin video, and someone asking, you know, that I've obviously been saying for weeks that we're coming down, and yeah, I mean, we are probably. I mean, this is certainly not bullish what we're doing here. And we have reacted to the resistance area. So we are going down step by step. At least that's my stance as long as we stay below 1700. But it takes as long as it takes. But the question was more around, okay, could it be that, I don't know, because positive news or Bitcoin ETF news or something, more people are holding? No, I don't think so. I think, first of all, the ETF hasn't even been approved. But even if, and we know that, you know, there are more people are holding onto Bitcoin than in the past. You know, a lot of long-term holders are still in the game. That is still not bullish. You know, it's just reducing supply, which increases basically volatility both ways. Okay, it increases volatility both ways. So it can go down faster, it can go up faster, because if supply reduces, supply and demand. So reduced supply doesn't increase demand. I hope people understand that. It's very simple. Reduced supply simply increases volatility. So, but it goes both ways, down and up. So yeah, it's but at the moment we're just hovering between support and resistance because there isn't much there isn't much volume there. Okay, so the order book nothing is, the spread in the order book isn't crossed, so the prices don't really move, not enough. So yeah, we'll see how that develops. The analysis is hopefully pretty clear. The levels are pretty clear. Now we just need to see if we get that move down next week. Yeah, hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.